The rat wanted to strike again. The rat is trying to cancel me. The rat is trying to take my channel away from me.
So who is this person? Let's use Sticky Goose's video, a little bit of logic and reason, and see if we can't determine it. And also, big surprise at the end about how his entire channel is nothing more than a fraud. Here we go with the first clip.
This guy has one successful video, and it's a YouTube short of a large Polynesian man, wrestler, who is putting his butt on another large shirtless, pantsless man and having that man eat his butt. That is the most successful thing this individual has ever done. And it's not even real life, it's in a video game.
The next piece of evidence comes from the YouTube's official email, where yes, Sticky Goose did try to block out the person's letters, but right here, you can clearly see a Z. So now we know that the person's last name has a Z in it, and we found his short, his most popular short, I should say. What else can we find out?
Own that Halo Master Chief helmet, entire wardrobe of sleeveless tank tops.
So with all of that, plus other information that was in the video that I just do not want to get into right now, we can deduce that it's collecting with DERs, which has been mentioned in several comments down below on various other videos. But as I looked at this, I found something even more interesting out. Check this out. I pulled up Collecting with DERs' YouTube channel on Social Blade, and immediately an alarm went off. You see this pattern right here where it's plus 10, minus 10, plus 10, minus 10? This is due to a crawl factor. This is what happens when we buy subscribers on a platform like Sprezzy or FrameState or something along those lines. Also, this view count is really, really odd, because if we look at it from here versus his page, we can see a subscriber count of 3,200 subscribers, but the views on the videos are odd. It's all less than 10% and even less than 1% on most of the videos. This seems kind of odd for 3,200 people that select this channel to watch it, and yet none of them are coming to watch his content? I find this odd. Another thing that doesn't make any sense is if you look at this graph here, going back to Social Blade, is you'll see anytime he's had any amount of success or a peak, it is immediately reset back down to a default line, meaning severe drops. This isn't normal for YouTube to be an exact match to the peak. You can also see that where the views gained for Collecting with DERs channels, the exact same thing happens during the exact same month. And I would even go so far as to say probably at the same time. This dramatic peak and then this extreme drop. You see, these two graphs should not mirror each other exactly. When people come back to view something, that's not the same thing as somebody subscribing. But it's kind of weird how here they almost match exact. I think now's a good time to note that in my first video covering this issue, I mentioned that I almost guarantee you it's somebody that's always talking about positivity and community love and mental health awareness. Yahtzee, look at there. We got mental health, time, empathy, and all the things that you would normally read in a self-help book that has nothing to do with the basis of actual mental health or psychology. Here's an idea for one of your mental health episodes. Check out Grandioso Delusion, or people with the type of delusion have an overinflated sense of self-worth, power, knowledge, or identity. They may believe they have a great talent or have made an important discovery. Now, I want it to be noted that I am not coming after Collecting with DERs as a person. I don't really know him, and I don't really care that much about him. However, I am attacking his actions. To sit there and claim people on a copyright that you don't own, and that you do not speak for others, and then you don't even know the difference between deformation and deflammatory, says a lot that you may be playing a game that you don't quite understand. So if I had to give you a piece of advice, it would be to back off. You may not like what Sticky Goose says, and you may not even like him as a person. However, that does not mean you get to sit there and try to have something you had nothing to do with the creation of, to sit there and try to destroy it. Well, I think that's going to wrap this one up. If you want to watch the first video I did on this, where I totally dismantled the copyright claim to begin with, you can check out this video right here. And don't forget, I'm Blink AI, your comic book community host, and thank you for watching.